Hey everyone, it's Haley. Welcome to Mom Life Vermont and welcome to another episode of Confessions of a Bearded Lady. Right now, we went from 7 weeks of hair growth. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it in the description on the screen. We are at 11 weeks of hair growth. This is 11 weeks. I'm shocked at how noticeable it is right now. I have to tell you, disclaimer, I did use the Flawless Touch, which is here, my go-to handy dandy little razor on my upper lip. I'm going to be possibly waxing today. We'll see how it goes. I don't usually wax here, and I knew I was going to be waxing this amount of facial hair off of my face at some point. So I just went in maybe, let's see, 3 weeks ago at this point and did a little clean me up here. I'll do that again today because I don't like to wax there. This would be a lot worse than it is if I had let it grow the whole 11 weeks as I did the rest of the hair, but I did clean it up, probably because I was doing this a lot. Because this little bit of hair, like, anybody else have that problem? Do you have these like little bits of hair, unwanted hair that's just there? Doesn't even have to be unwanted hair that just sometimes bothers you, and then you like pick it or pluck it or get rid of it. That's what I had to do. It bothered me. I guess that brings me to today's adventure. As I said, it's been 11 weeks, and I was just getting to the point now where I'm like, am I getting attached to it? Do I need to keep it around? And the answer to that is no. I am a picker. I pick my fingernails, I pick my split ends, I do that type of stuff. So having this long, like over an inch of hair on my face, I'm doing this all the time. Which is distracting me from getting other things done. I am just coming to the point where I'm like, I'm getting rid of it. I'm saying so long to it. This, the longest I've ever grown my hair in my entire adult life. If you grow your hair out on a regular basis, do you grow it longer than this? Do you get to a point in your hair growth journey where you're just like, it's gotta go, it's driving me too crazy? Because I feel like my facial hair removal choices is 10% other people's perspectives of it, 10% my own perspective of it, and 80% it's driving me crazy. And those perspectives are me worrying about what other people think about it, and then me having my own misconceptions of what having facial hair is. I've done videos on feeling as if people are going to view me as uneducated or unprepared based on my facial hair. Let's say one last goodbye to it, and let's get rid of it so that I can just be cleaned faced, I guess, and do a face mask afterwards, feeling good, maybe put some makeup on. I am going out and about today to do grocery shopping for, and then getting some other essential items. And we are wearing face masks now. I have no idea if by the time this video goes up what type of precautions will still be in place, if any. I think there will be some. Face mask may be the norm at them, but right now it's still very new to me. I actually kind of like the new face mask apparel because on those days where I don't want to take care of it, like yesterday we had to go out to some hardware stores, and I just felt like I was getting self-conscious before I left the house, but then I realized, I was like, wait, I'm gonna put a face mask on it. So yesterday was a particularly self-conscious day about the facial hair. The face mask was a huge like confidence boost while I was going out. Have any of you other facial haired ladies noticed that although the face mask might be a nuisance, although maybe a norm by the time you're watching this, that it does kind of help you cover up any beard or stash that you may be unwilling or unwanting to get rid of at that particular time. That might make you feel self-conscious when you go into public. And I have to say, you do not have to feel self-conscious of your facial hair. You never have to feel self-conscious of your facial hair at all. It's 100% normal. I've discovered through sharing my story that there are so many of us out there, and you guys definitely help me feel more confident about my facial hair and my journey, and I hope that my journey helps you guys in some way. I feel like it does just based on the comments that I get. I'm going to bring you in for a close-up, and then we'll get talking about today's product. Alright, I have been waxing a lot, although I am definitely probably out of practice because it has been 3 to 4 months since I've actually gotten rid of my facial hair. I am going to be using Nads Bikini Brazilian and Bikini. I guess I was thinking a Brazilian was a bikini, but it's Nads Brazilian and Bikini Wax. This product I received as like I won a contest on the Nads Instagram, and this was one of the products I received. The bead charcoal product, which is here. I love this product. It's what I used in the last 2 videos. Is amazing and by the same company, and I received in the same winning package. This is what I'm trying today. It does say that it's perfect for your bikini and underarms, but it does also say that you can use it on your face, which is really great. I haven't opened the box yet. I'm excited to see what it's all about. One of the things that I really liked about the charcoal bead, and it was the first time I'd ever used a stripless wax, which means that you don't put the wax on and then put like a cloth over it and then rip. You just put the wax on and then rip the wax off. And that is what this is. This is also a, what do they call it? No appointment necessary, strip-free salon microwavable wax. This does say that it's a DIY wax with salon quality results. I do have to say, the salon quality results does depend on your skill of waxing. If it doesn't go great the first time, try again. Practice makes perfect with many things, and I do believe waxing is one of those things. Waxing, it definitely is. Now in the package I received 2 popsicle sticks, some thank you, and it does come with 2 calming strips. This wax is all in this thing. This is much smaller than the charcoal bead container, but I like these because it has the instructions on them, so I'm going to read them. Oh, it says to read the other instructions, which are here. Wash your hands, check. Clean the area, check. Cover the floor. Pretend that happened. Hair needs to be a minimum, if much longer, trimmed. It says it needs to be a minimum of 3 millimeters. I don't know how much that is, but we're going to try and wax it with the length that it is at, this growth, and go from there. It says make sure this leaflet is close by. Heat up for 60 seconds, so BRB. Those times are very subjective. That took me about 3.5 minutes, but it is all melted. I don't know what the temperature right now, so I'm going to stir it for a minute. I have been doing a little bit of research on perfecting the perfect wax, and it's, I guess, very important to hold down your skin as you pull it off. I haven't always been the greatest at that. We'll work on it now. I think I'm gonna get rid of just the stash so it doesn't get mixed up in any of this waxing while I wait for the wax to cool. Likely that this will not work because of the length of the hair on my face, but we will see. And I'm also just not sure how hot this is, so we're just gonna test it on a little patch, this patch here, patch. That hurt super bad because all these hairs are just so long. I don't know if I can change the fact that that's happening. I need to try and get like a little bit of a lip at the end of the strip I put on so I can pull it easier. I do know that. That didn't work. Got a little bit here. Let's see. those suckers are coming out. Let's see. It's doing its job. I haven't perfected the application yet, but we're gonna try on the other cheek. Bit of a thick one there. So I'm just letting it dry just a little bit. That hurts, like, there's just so much hair. Still very hot. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. That patch is now all on there. We're just gonna keep going. The wax has gotten a little bit harder, but not harder. Like, it was melted a little bit too much before, and now that it's cooled a little bit, it's kind of making it easier to manage and easier for me to get enough on my popsicle stick to then go light it on, get a little bit of a ridge here to grab from. The waxing off camera because for some reason this side of my face is very hard to get while I'm on camera. So anyway, it is done. There are definitely pockets of light hair that I didn't get, and I don't know if those hair, the light hair versus the darker hair, if the lighter hair grows less fast, so they were just shorter to begin with in some spots. But I have to say, I really enjoyed that wax. As I said, I had to figure out the right temperature consistency, and once I did that, I kind of got in my groove. I did have to heat it back up once, so I don't know if I got it to the right consistency there at the end for some of these hairs. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just wiping all this off to try and get that wax off. Nice thing about face mask time of life is, even though my face is going to be red now that I have to go to the grocery store, I'll have a face mask on. I think I just really like Nad's wax, so I enjoyed this. I felt like it worked really well. I'm gonna have to try some other waxes, and I think I'm gonna compare the charcoal wax to this wax. I do have a little bit of this left in here, and I can just save it in there. If you guys have ever used this type of wax, let me know how it worked for you. And if you have a wax that you absolutely love, let me know down in the comments, and I might try it on the channel one day. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like. Let me know down in the comments what you thought, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.